Hello everybody and welcome. This is Book Cover, your humble host. And today we are going to be talking about another reviewer, because this is episode 4 of Reviewing Reviewers. Now, before I disclose who the reviewer is, which you probably know because you clicked on the thingy that has the title and probably has the exact name of the person I'm doing, but just for my own sake, just for my own sanity, before I tell you who it is, I do want to remind everybody that these are just reviews. These are not meant to be in any way, shape, or form insulting. They're not meant to be insulting. They're just meant to be helpful. They're meant to be just an honest review of these people's channels. I still gotta link Dr. Wolf's channel, or Dr. Wolf's review, to him. I'm not gonna do the Finn the Pony one, due to the fact that I really screwed up on that one. I literally screw it, I'll do it. But that's for another day. Anyways, so like I said, I'm going to be linking this video to this person's channel. If you are watching this, sir, I again do not mean any offense by it. It's just simply a review of your channel. I'm going through and reviewing as many channels as I can. Anyways. So, as you can tell, I got gloves on today, which is not normal. Why I got gloves on is because I'm ready for a fight, because I know what might happen if I do this wrong. So, without further ado, the name of the channel that I'm going to be doing a review of today is fngr, or For No Good Reason. Now, why do I put on gloves and be ready for a fight? Well, I'll tell you that a little bit later. But first, let's start with it. Sorry, they're sticky on the bottoms. Sorry, if you can't tell, I'm a wee bit nervous on this. But yes, I'm doing a review of fngr. Now, before I get to why it might end badly for me, I'm going to go to his actual reviews first. Now, his reviews, they are rather short. I mean short. Some of which are 2 minutes long. Can't really get a lot of information in 2 minutes. Of course, he does a lot of collabs with people, so that's probably where most of his review content is in collabs. And I do not take collabs into consideration. I'm just taking consideration of what is on their channel itself. So, reviews, rather short for my liking, because you can't really get a lot of information into such a short time. And I feel that it is a little bit lacking. Contrary to the other two parts of his channel, which I'm going to be getting to now. Another part of his channel, I'm going to save that other part for last. The other part of his channel is a podcast. Now, you may or may not know this about me, which you probably have no clue about me since nobody's ever asked. I don't like podcasts. I don't like them. I never did. Never will, probably. Because I think they are boring. I mean, honestly, by the halfway through, I'm like, will you shut the fuck up? Really? Come on. Okay. Yeah. Because they're like hour, half hour, hour and a half. But, and for ways the podcast goes, his King of Limbo podcasts are actually rather entertaining. Well, not like super entertaining, but they are rather enjoyable to listen to sometimes. Like if you have nothing else to listen to and just want to listen to a whole group of people talking over each other. Yeah. I personally, again, do not like podcasts. I don't like them. Never have. But now let's go to the third and final segments, or third and final, basically, I consider these two the same. How to brony and how not to brony. Now, some of you that know his channel know this and know why I'm ready to fight, because his How to Brony segment is hard as hell to get on. I mean, just fucking near impossible. He only has 2 of them, whereas How to Brony segments has a shit ton. Now, this is good and bad in one way or another. It's good because it gives him content to put out every week. It's bad because he has to put it out every week. And it tends to repeat. It does. It tends to repeat over and over and over and over. Yes, sometimes he does have different people. But there's a guarantee you'll probably see one of at least 4 in almost all of his How Not to Brownies. Dr. Wolf. Yeah. Wait, no. 5. Dr. Wolf. Wait, no. He doesn't talk about him anymore. Yeah, 4. Dr. Wolf. Again, why the fuck did I say his name 4 times? Fuck it. Lily Pete, Josh Scorcher, or Silver Quill. And every single one, at least one of them 4, is mentioned in it. Those are the usual suspects. Now, let's get down to business here for a sec. That, to some people, can actually get quite annoying due to the fact of it's repetitive and repetitive and repetitive and repetitive and repetitive and repetitive. Over and over and over again, which is honestly quite annoying to some people, as I just said. But here's the thing about that. Ooh, and this is where it gets rather interesting. Sometimes it's different things. Now, with Lily Pete, it's usually Lily Pete giving bad advice. Usually. Or just completely missing the whole subject. His most recent things are about, commentary community and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine. He tends to have... There tends to be issues with misanthropony sometimes, and also Minty Root, I guess, or Minty Root and Mad Plushie, I guess, something like that. Mad Plushie, I've actually seen some of their comments in his comment section, and they're kind of just, really? Did you miss the entire video? Now, this is my advice for you guys. And this is an honest advice for you. If you want to go watch his channel, and you want to watch these How Not to Bronies, please, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, do not write a shit ton of comments saying that he's wrong, this person does this person does that, he's completely wrong. Don't do that, please. Just don't. Because I have a feeling that's quite annoying. And I've actually noticed, and this is where it gets to the point where if I say something wrong, it could be bad for me. Because I've actually noticed him getting more and more and more and more and more angry, more aggression, less thinking it through type thing. And I'm not even joking. It is honestly just less thinking it through. It's like, really? I mean, really? You're just gonna... Alright, I'm on with the ride. Let's see where it goes. And then he does it for the past, I don't know how many now, podcast at the end of the video. I hate podcasts. You have a podcast. Why do you gotta add it to the end of the fucking video? Ah! That's annoying. At least it is to me. But all in all, actually a rather interesting and fun channel to watch. He can come across as a bit of an asshole. Yeah. To be totally honest, he'd come across as a bit of an asshole. And I'm not even joking. If you watch some of his content, he'll seem like a complete and total asshole. He will. It's just plain simple. But try to think deeper into it. Alright? That's another advice I have for you, is try to think deeper into things. Because if you're coming away from his content triggered, I guess is the new word or something. I don't fucking know. I work too much to fucking give a fuck. But if you're like angry, triggered, whatever, think about it for a second. Think what he actually said then and only then should you actually write something and give feedback and critique. And only, not positive, like, oh, you did great, yay, but like actually good, thought out, honest review or critique. So, I think that's about all I got for FNGR's channel right now. I'm going to see where he goes from here. He's rather big comparatively to me. Hi, I'm small. Ah. But yeah, I honestly don't care how big a YouTuber is. I'm still going to review him. That's about all I got for him. Y'all have a wonderful day, and as always, please, I beg of you, don't forget to smile.